What is up, guys? Happy to be back today. Guys, I'm actually in my kitchen right now, right? My wife's using the other room, so forgive the strange scenery. I mean, you're going to be seeing a lot of strange scenery on this channel, so I might as well stop joking around. At the end of the day, I'm going to be doing videos from wherever I can, whenever I can, because at the end of the day, the content that I'm putting out is very specific to what I spoke about earlier on the previous video that I came out with. Guys, I'm going to be focusing on jewelry. I appreciate it, and I want to help you guys when it comes to sizing, okay? Because I found there to be a need as far as sizing online. So at the end of the day, we're going to be focusing on that. Now, I told you guys in the last video I plan on getting a bracelet from Daniel's, right? Daniel's Jewelry. Thinking about maybe like a 10 or a 12 millimeter, 7.5 inch bracelet. Something along the lines of this, okay? Now, this I actually got on Amazon, right? This was 60 bucks on Amazon. I will link up in the description. I will link up the seller that I got this from. It's actually really nice. I'm not a fan of these stones that are on it. As you can see, they're stones. This is a 14 karat gold plated over steel chain, okay? You can find some amazing stuff on Amazon, guys. In the last video that I showed you, I have this 14 karat plated steel chain here. I linked it up in the description of the last video. And I compared that to these two chains that I have on here. Now, the reason why I compared them is because I wanted to show you guys the sizing, okay? I want to show you guys the sizing. I am not a big guy, but at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to see sizing when it comes to being on camera. That's why I wanted to do this channel, because it's a little bit hard sometimes when you're trying to buy something online, okay? So as you guys noticed, I showed you guys earlier, you just saw how it was two chain in these two chains here. One is a 5.5 millimeter flat curve that I got from Jacoji. The other is a 5 millimeter concave that I got from Jacoji. They're both gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love them, had them for a couple of years, and they've held up over time. Jacoji, I think, is synonymous with quality, and I'm grateful to say that, because it's nice to see a guy do what he does and do it well. This particular Cuban, I bought from Amazon, as I mentioned in the last video, because I wanted to just feel what a Cuban would feel like. Something, you know, give me an idea of whether or not I'd like it. And I'm grateful to say that I didn't like it, because not liking the idea of wearing a big, thick, heavy chain ended up causing me to be able to save a ton of money. And instead, I just bought the two smaller chains from Jacoji, and I'm super happy with that. So I wanted to show you guys the chain that I got on now, and I want to show you from more of like a distance, just to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. So this is a 10 millimeter from a distance, okay? Now, again, we're in my kitchen. Please forgive that. But at the end of the day, the idea is to see the actual sizing, right? So if you are about approximately my size, would you be impressed? Would you be happy with wearing a 10 millimeter Cuban from this distance, right? So imagine it. I'm not in front of the camera right now. This is literally showing you from about 8 feet away what a 10 millimeter Miami Cuban link is going to look like, okay? I also have on a 12 millimeter Miami Cuban link bracelet right here. And so this can give you an idea when looking at a distance as to whether or not this might be something for you. It's hard to tell on camera. So that's the whole point. Now you can kind of see from a distance what this is looking like, whether or not this is something that you would want to delve into as far as a sizing guide goes. Now, the actual company that I got this from, which I'm actually very impressed. I'll show you guys a quick close-up. I know people like close-ups as well. As I told you guys in the last channel, I'm not going to be the conventional jewelry channel. I'm just trying to show you guys when it comes to kind of hard to get. So let's see what we can do here. There you go. You see this? It's really nice. Now on camera, I can see right now the gold looks a little darker than what it actually looks like in person. Okay, it looks a little darker. It is plated, okay? But it looks a little darker than what it does in person. In person, guys, this is looking like the chains that I have around my neck that are actually 14 karat gold, okay? It's nice and light in color. In person, on camera, it looks just a little bit darker. Let me see if I can focus in for you just a bit better. There you go. All right, so it looks like it's going to just, there you go, perfect. So as you guys might be able to see, I hope this is a good look. Hope this shows you what you're going to be getting if you purchase this. or something real, but in this size. Again, this is a 12 millimeter. Okay, 12 millimeter. So let's compare the 10 millimeter that I had around my neck to the 12 millimeter. Okay, now I don't typically like when people show them on the same wrist, but I can see why they do it. It's to show a good guide, good comparison. As you can see, there's a huge difference. I hope you can see there's a huge difference between the 12 and the 10 millimeter. Okay, huge difference, night and day difference. If I were to have gotten the 10 millimeter, for me that would have been too small. Now this is the 12 millimeter. Obviously, in real life, gold costs a ton of money. So you're looking at a ton of money for a 12 millimeter bracelet like the one I have now. So keep that in mind, obviously, but this is more of a sizing guide, okay? I want to show you guys the differences in size because I don't feel like that was shown well on many videos that I saw. This is the 12, this is the 10. This is a 10, this is a 12, okay? 10, 12, right? So that gives you an idea from a distance what you're going to be looking at when it comes to sizing, all right? Everything looks bigger on camera. So it makes it difficult to be able to purchase something when you don't know what the real size is. So anyway, I hope this helped, guys. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. I will be purchasing more than likely a 12 millimeter from Daniels pretty soon, just to show you guys an idea of what something, you know, obviously Daniels will be quality because we know that Daniels, just like Jacoji, is synonymous with quality, handmade Cubans, right? But in the meantime, I have this. It was a good test run. I don't think I'd want to go any bigger than this. Personally, I'm not a big guy. Again, I'm 5'6", and I think that this gives a good amount of presence without being too overbearing. All right, guys, so I hope this helped. Look forward to talking to you soon.